We see a broad range of lawsuits brought against businesses in the state of Florida. The top 5 lawsuits happen to include business law and employment law disputes. I'm attorney Reed Bloodworth, managing partner Bloodworth Law. I'm located in Orlando, but work with businesses throughout the state. I handle business litigation, employment litigation, trust litigation, and probate litigation. Let's talk about these common business lawsuits. The first is a breach of contract. A breach of contract means one party made an offer, the other party accepted, and then one of the parties didn't perform according to the agreement. Breach of contract arises in numerous situations, such as when a company is sold or purchased, when a business merger goes bad, when vendors aren't paid, services aren't provided, or products aren't delivered. And in essence, a breach of contract occurs when one party breaks a promise to the other party. Whether you're the company that's accused of a breach of contract or you're going after someone because they breached contract, you'll have to respond and act in a manner that will support your case. Do you know whether to engage in calls, emails, and in-person discussions? Should you ignore the other side? At what point should you hire a lawyer? Everything you do affects your breach of contract case. Speak with a business litigation attorney as soon as you believe a breach of contract has occurred. The second most common lawsuit in Florida are business torts. There are many lawsuits filed by and against businesses based on business torts. So what's a tort? Quite simply, a business tort is a wrongful act by or against a business that's not sounding in contract that results in damages. There are 3 basic types of business torts. There's an intentional tort, negligence-related torts, and strict liability torts. Common intentional torts, meaning the wrongful act was committed on purpose, include conversion, fraud, trespassing, and invasion of privacy. Common negligence torts, meaning the person committed a wrongful act, did not act as a reasonable, prudent person would have, includes act of poor judgment and negligence misrepresentations. Finally, common strict liability torts, meaning the act itself is so dangerous that a finding of fault not even necessary, only that the tort occurred. These include product liability or extremely dangerous activities such as storing hazardous waste or the use of explosives. The third most common are wage and hour lawsuits. Wage and hour violations are very common, particularly for companies that are based in other countries but doing business in Florida. For example, a wage issue regarding overtime by multiple employees, or understaffing businesses and overworking those employees but not paying them the proper hourly or overtime wages. The fourth most common, discrimination against employees. This includes allegations of discrimination, harassment, retaliation, or wrongful termination. Employees are protected from these acts by federal anti-discrimination laws. If you don't know these laws, you'll need an employment lawyer to help you through the legal disputes. A human resource staff person is not qualified to advise your business when you are sued or when you've received formal complaints from employees. The fifth most common type of lawsuit, wrongful termination. Florida is an at-will state, which means an employer can discipline, fire, hire, promote, and demote employees for pretty much any reason. People confuse at will with right to work, which has nothing to do with wrongful termination. Right to work means employees cannot be forced to join a union to work at a particular job. Wrongful termination could be pursued by someone fired for discrimination, harassment, pregnancy, ageism, or overtime or hourly disputes. We can represent you as an employee in this type of dispute or as an employer against whom these accusations have been made. The key is that you hire the right employment law attorney. Employment law and business litigation are complicated. If you or your business is facing a lawsuit or potential lawsuit, give me a call. Let's talk about how Bloodworth Law can help you.